Windell was originally founded by tobacco farmers in the 1850s, and this town is known as a small town with big charm. It's located east of Raleigh and southeast of Nightlife, and only 18 miles from downtown Raleigh. It's been an up-and-coming community with private homes, vintage buildings, local eateries, and parks. Now, in the last 5.5 years that I've lived here, the town has nearly doubled in size, with approximately 16,000 people that call Wendell their home. Niche.com gives Wendell an overall rating of an A-, and it's voted the 12th best suburb to live within the Raleigh area. Today, we'll be going over the pros and cons of living in Wendell. If you want to know more of that information, stay tuned because we're at it next. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back. I'm Brandy Niemergut, a local real estate agent right here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Your connection to all things real estate and all things Raleigh. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please click the subscribe button below and tap that little bell, and you'll be notified every time we drop a new video. Not only do I love making these videos to help y'all out, but I also love to help you with your real estate needs. So if you're looking to relocate to the area and looking to purchase a home, feel free to reach out. We would love to chat. Okay, so let's just jump right on in. And I'm actually gonna start with posing a question. Is it Windell or is it Windell Falls? Now, Windell is unspokenly broke up into two places within itself. There's the town of Windell, and then there's Windell Falls, which is a master planned neighborhood. It has its own restaurant, the Farmhouse, and not only can you grab a bite to eat, you can also get a beer, a glass of wine. There's some nice sitting area inside, outside, overlooking the pool and the greenway. They have weekly bingo nights that are sponsored, and they even do live music throughout the year. A lot of people are drawn to this community in Windell Falls because it has resort-like living, and it's a plus being just right outside of Raleigh. Right now, there's about 8 to 9 builders within the community, and not only can you build a new construction home here, there's also resale homes available. And now they even have a 55+ community with its own clubhouse and pool. Once they complete building, there's gonna be approximately 4,000 residents there, including apartments. This area has definitely pushed up the values of Windell, and in my opinion, has put Windell on the map. Now, currently in early 2023, the median price point in Windell for a home is approximately $425,700 in comparison to Windell Falls, which is approximately $499,000. In general, in Windell, you're gonna have larger lot sizes and more of that country feel. Whereas in Windell, you're gonna have a smaller footprint of lots, but in the earlier phases, you can still find 1/4 of an acre to 1/3 of an acre lots. Windell Falls has a really nice pool. It has the pool slide. It overlooks a little lake. You have walking trails, biking trails, and you even can take the trails to the little falls. A lot of people think that it just has that name, Windell Falls, but there actually is a little fall there that you can hike to. And if you love driving a golf cart, Windell Falls is the community for you. Everybody's zipping around in their golf carts. And right down the way, you'll find the bustling Tree Light Square Center. That'll have everything you need soon enough. There's a Publix grocery store that opened up last year. There's apartments. You have the daycare, the charter school, Starbucks is here. There's a whole slew of shops and restaurants and medical facilities that are gonna be coming here, including one of my favorites, which is Don Vito's Tacos. I love their tacos. They have a sampler platter that you can try every single meat, so you get like 5 or 6 tacos, chips, salsa, even their margaritas are good. And if you wanna go into North Hills, Raleigh, it's gonna take you less than 15 minutes. You can be at Trader Joe's, Costco, or the outdoor shopping centers there. One of the pros here is gonna be the schools. Now, according to niche.com, they give school ratings an A-. And not only do they have public schools here, but they have the charter school here at Cardinal, And then if you want to do a private school, the private school isn't too far away. There's Thales Academy, which is in Nightlife and in Clayton. Another pro is going to be the golfing. Now, if you don't want to venture out into the Raleigh area, we have a golf course right here in Wendell. You can spend a perfect afternoon at the Windell Country Club on an 18-hole course. And it's even open to the public, and you can get a bite to eat at Divot Grill. Another pro is going to be the parks and the outdoor spaces. Now, speaking of outdoor spaces, you can hike here, bike, walk, you can even canoe, kayak, or fish at Robertson's Mill Pond Reserve, or walk the Moody Natural Trails and do a round of disc golf course. And if you do live in Windell Falls and you don't feel like venturing out, like I said earlier, you have your trails that you can hike and bike and walk as well that are within the community. Windell Park is another great area if you're looking to walk in the morning or the afternoon. They have disc golf, they have a great playground for the kids, and they even have a dog park area. And if you love to play tennis, there's a tennis courts, or you can even pack a lunch and have a picnic. During the year, the park hosts some really cool events with food trucks, live music, games for the children. It's just fun for the whole family. And throughout the year in the gymnasium, they'll do anything from sporting events for the kids, or when we first moved here, my daughter actually went to a princess tea party where a lot of the Disney princesses came, and you were able to dress up as your favorite character and have little snacks and do little photo ops with them. So it was a lot of fun. Now, switching over to a con, some people think that the town is too small and rural feeling. Now, depending on what kind of lifestyle you're looking for, this could be a pro for you or a con. Personally, when we moved here, we had moved from Southern California and we were living in a huge city about the size of Raleigh. So for us, we were looking for a small town feel with wide open spaces and more of a larger footprint for a lot, because our last house, we were able to go like this and touch our neighbors. So we didn't want to do that. So even though Windell is small, it's definitely a growing community. It has more of a suburban feel and is surrounded by larger towns like Clayton and Nightdale, and of course even Raleigh. A lot of the new homes are being continually built on previous farmland, as well as the master plan community that we spoke about earlier, which is Windell Falls. But Windell still has that close-knit, tight-knit community feel. Now, going back to another pro, it has a fun downtown. Now, even though the Windell downtown is small, I consider it small but mighty. The downtown area has seasonal festivals with live music, vendors, fun for the kids, the whole family. There's a spring fling with an art show. If you love cars, they have a Corvette and classic auto show. And each year, the Windell Historical Society puts on an amazing 4th of July parade with free hot dogs and more. Then there's the International Food and Music Festival, the Harvest Festival with hay rides for the kids in the fall. And one of our absolute favorites is the Windell Wonderland that has Lake Myra Christmas lights. And what's so cool about that, you can actually walk around, you can have, your hot chocolate or hot coffee, and there's music playing and the lights are dancing around, and it's just a lot of fun. Now, a fun fact about downtown Windell, it was actually laid out with a wide plow, which is why the downtown streets are gonna be twice as wide as any other streets within the city. Main Street has a super cute general store. It's like a blast from the past with nostalgic candy. You can get Hershey ice cream scoops or milkshakes. There's just lots of fun and unique things to buy. And then from the local farm, they bring in fresh produce, eggs, meats. Definitely want to stop by and check that out. You'll find a bakery, a pizza place that sells pizza by the slice. There's little doggy store, ice cream shops, a furniture store, clothing boutique, and we even have a bridal shop that just opened. They have absolutely stunning dresses. And if you love a good beer, you definitely want to check out the Bearded Bee. Throughout the week and month, they have this little board that they keep outside, and they show what's happening on a daily basis. They do fun indoor, outdoor. They have the food truck, live music. You can play darts there. You can bring in your own food. It's kid-friendly, dog-friendly. They know how to have a great time. And just across the way is the Whistle Stop Bottle Shop. Can't say that 5 times fast. And that's really cool. Again, it's family friendly. They have a pool table in there, ping pong. They have some old school video arcade games. And then on the opposite side, they have just, your standard bar. and throughout the month and certain days of the week, they have live music there as well. They're super cool and chill there as well, family friendly. Dogs, I believe, have to be outside now, but kids can, run around and be indoors as well. So it's really nice if you want to have a family night, not necessarily a date night. You don't have to find a babysitter because they're able to come downtown and join in the fun too. And if you love coffee and sweet treats, definitely check out 41 North. Now, one of my absolute favorites that they have are these pecan bars. They are so decadent and delicious. I usually, for Thanksgiving or Christmas, instead of getting a pecan pie, I'll just pre-order 6 of her bars, cut them up in little squares, and everybody just absolutely loves them. Everest Kitchen has amazing chicken tiki masala or drunken noodles. Farmers and Merchants just opened back up, and they have a super cool bar, and they make really delicious and unique drinks along with your standard beer and wine. And last one I'll mention is Petey's Grill. If you're looking for a great breakfast or lunch, I love their bacon egg sandwiches. They're absolutely delicious. On some of the weekends too, they have a farmer's market where you'll find fresh produce from local farmers and different merchants that are selling their items. One of my absolute favorites, always have to have this every single month, is Mama's Salsa. It is absolutely delicious. She makes 4 different kinds. She does homemade chips as well, and now she even started making her own flour tortillas, and she sells out every time. She's so good. In the 5.5 years we've lived here, we've watched her start from just little farmer market stands all throughout the suburbs within the Raleigh area. And now I believe she's in 10 different grocery stores now. So if you haven't tried it and you're out here, definitely give her a try. Now, as good as all of that food probably sounds, I'm gonna shift over to a con, which is the lack of nightlife. Now, if you're all about family time, chill time, even if it's just the 2 of you, there's, the few places to go downtown, but everything closes pretty early. So there's not a huge nightlife presence here in Windell. So if you're looking for more excitement and late night, you're gonna wanna head down to the Raleigh area. But the good news, the drive isn't too bad to get to downtown Raleigh. You're gonna be looking at about 20 to 25 minutes. Now, this next one can be considered a con or a pro, and that's gonna be the job market. Now, a majority of the people that live in Windell commute. The good news, commuting time isn't bad. Downtown Raleigh, it's gonna take you approximately 24 minutes, and to get to the Research Triangle Park, it's gonna take you about 37 minutes. And the main highway is US 64, so you can just zip on that and get where you need to go. Now, according to WRAL, Wake County Raleigh is the 5th best job market in the US and is home to many large corporations. Think Cisco, IBM, and Wake Med. There's also lots of other professional jobs within the research and biotech world, and our many schools, our universities, and healthcare jobs. They even just built another Wake Tech campus right here in Windell. And I know, especially since the pandemic, more and more people are able to work from their homes and only have to commute into their jobs maybe once or twice a week or a couple times a month. If you found this information helpful, please click the like button so others like you can find this information as well. There's definitely some pros and cons of living in Windell or Windell Falls. If you're considering relocating to the area within Raleigh or the surrounding area, we would love to help. The number on the screen and email is my contact information. Please feel free to reach out to me, whether you want to call me, send me an email, or shoot me a text. However you want to get a hold of me, I got your back when relocating to Raleigh, North Carolina. Till next time, I'll see y'all later.